Hi, it's Kristen Wallace, Tech Integrationist for the West Tonka Public Schools. And today I'm going to talk with you about how to register for your conferences if you have a student at the high school. The first thing you're going to want to do is come to the school webpage, and you're going to scroll down on the left side here and you're going to look for Family Access. You're going to want to log in to your Skyward Family Access account. If you are unsure what your information is to log in here, you can get that information from your building's administrative assistant. Once you are logged into Family Access, if you have multiple children, up here at the top you'll see something that says All Children, or you can select the child that you want to schedule conferences for. You can do all your children at once or one at a time. Then you're going to come over here on the left-hand side and you're going to click into Teacher Conferences. Since I currently have no conferences scheduled, you'll see that there's nothing here. So I'm going to go over here where it says All Conferences, and my student's schedule should appear. Now, as I look at my student's schedule with their list of courses in order, there are a couple of classes I do not need to schedule conferences for. I will not need to schedule conferences with my student's student prep period advisor. I will also not need to schedule conferences for their homeroom teacher or their advisory teacher. And finally, if my student is a student aide, I do not need to schedule conferences for that teacher. You can decide to go to all of your students' other teachers or pick and choose those that you feel would be the most valuable. Maybe those classes where they're struggling or those classes where they're really exceeding. I'm going to start with my student's first hour teacher, and I'm going to go in right here where it says schedule a time. Conferences this fall, are scheduled for Thursday, October 8th from 5 until 8 o'clock. And then on Monday from the same times, 5 to 8 on October 12th, and then Wednesday morning from 7:30 to 11:30. And so you can decide what works best for your family. You'll notice that the conference times are 10-minute increments. So I'm going to go ahead and select my first conference time. When it comes up, I need to take a look at, is this what I really want to save? And then I'm going to go ahead and save it. For each conference that you schedule, you should get an email that says that you are scheduled for that conference. I'm going to go into my next teacher and I'm going to schedule a time, so I have from 7 to 7:10 there. You may want to go right back to back with your conference times, or you may want to leave a little bit of time in between. That's up to you. But conferences shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. So let's see, I scheduled that one. I'm going to schedule another one here for Wednesday morning. It looks like Mr. Swenson doesn't have anything open until a little bit later on, so I'm going to pick that first time that I can. And I'm going to save that, and it's going to say yes. Do you want to save that? And I'll continue to do this with my other teachers as well, trying to create a schedule that is going to allow me to see as many teachers as possible. You can certainly spread your conferences out over a couple days if you want to, but you should be able to get all of your teachers scheduled in order. Once I have scheduled my teachers, you'll see that I have the scheduled times that are coming up here. So I have one at 7, I have one at 7:20, I have one at 7:50. And if I want to go back to my conferences here, I can continue to select times that work for my student and with my student's teachers. So again, I'm going to continue to schedule those. If for some reason I schedule a conference and I find out then that I cannot attend that conference, I can go back in here and I can just go ahead and unschedule that conference. As conferences get a little bit closer, you can come into your Family Access to check your schedule. Again, confirmation of your times is emailed to you, and you can also print out a conference schedule for yourself when you're done. So that's a quick overview about how to schedule your high school conferences. Again, conferences are this Thursday, October 8th, and next week, Monday and Wednesday. We hope you'll be able to schedule those and use the best use of your time those evenings. If you have any additional questions about conferences or the Skyward program, you can certainly contact me, Kristen Wallace, or your building's administrative assistant, or your teacher directly. Thank you.